All right, so it is me. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee. Hold on. Let's make sure that everything is appropriate. Um, let's put that up there so that we are not dealing with the things that we are dealing with. Listen, it is me. Hold on. I'm dealing with some hot spicy right now, but it is me, your girl, Labora Lee. On period. Um, Again, I am dealing with some spicy, some extra spicy. I did not I did not plan to deal with the spicy, but it is what it is. Um, First things first. Know that like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We would love if you would like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Uh, it's always um a beautiful thing. It is what it is. Oh, we got a comment already. Let me see. Hey, big love, big shout out to my bro Mo. Let's see. He said, "Oh, you have a great show, sister." Ah, thank you so much. I be out here doing what I do. So just the fact, like I said, I've been dealing with some spicy. Just the fact that it's big love from you is very amazing to me. Big shout out to Mo Hammond. Oh man, big love to you. All right, so there are a few things that we need to talk about this evening. I This is one of those conversations that I did not want to talk about, but this a part of the discussion. So I'm going to talk about it, and so I gotta get into it. Hold on, but I gotta get into it. I do have to get into it, and this evening we are discussing social media and relationships. So for me, I did not discuss my relationship on social media. The reason why I did not discuss my relationship on social media is like, why does it take for social media to dictate whether or not I'm happy? So that's why I didn't dictate, my whole situation on social media. Although I had a situation, you kind of saw it play out a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. But I never mentioned his name once because, in my opinion, it was us. That's what we were supposed to do. So I didn't really discuss it much on social media, but maybe I should have. So this is Wet and Wired Wednesday. If you don't know, this is the day that we come through and we have a discussion about all of the things that are wet, that are wire, that have us triggered a little bit. And so this is one of those situations. I didn't know how I felt about discussing this subject matter. I was I'm on the front. about this conversation. And the reason why I was on the fence about this conversation is this. Um, Again, I do not feel like social media is a place that where you discuss your personal relationships. And so, since we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. This was one of those places where I didn't feel like I needed to talk about my relationship so much because it's a conversation that does not need to be had with you. If I'm happy, then I am happy. So I said I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it. I got into a relationship. I was very happy, very, very, very happy in that relationship. It was somebody that I really, really thought that I didn't need to have the conversation with social media about my relationship. So I did not speak upon that particular relationship too much because I felt like it's like, why are we talking about it? Like, I'm happy here. And then the unfortunate events happened. I got into a relationship with this particular person. They got into a relationship with a particular person. And so here we are, we're dealing with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the most honest that I can be. I did not speak upon the situation because I did not want it to be a situation where everything was focused on social media. So this conversation came to existence kind of sort of because the person asked me like, why didn't you speak upon your relationship? Why didn't you have the conversation? And it really was because in my mind I was very happy, so I didn't feel like I had to speak upon whatever I had going on. That was my dude. My dude was there. I was very happy with the person that I was with. So I didn't necessarily feel like this is the conversation that we needed to have. Um, Obviously, it was a conversation that we needed to have because I've been dealing with what I've been dealing with. But it was never, ever, 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 ever a point of contention for me, as far as me dealing with that person. Like, you. And I spoke about him. This is the weird part. I spoke about him, not necessarily him, so to speak, but emojis. Like, if you were paying attention, I spoke about him. In the emoji sense, um, I definitely spoke about him on that. I spoke about him. It just wasn't, we weren't talking about every day about, our everyday state of being. But that didn't mean that I didn't love him. That just meant that, like, I was happy with him. And so I didn't have to speak on him every day. So I didn't speak on him every day. Was that a part of the part of the relationship where we fell short? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so though. I don't think that you necessarily have to speak on your relationship on social media for it to be valid. Um, with this particular situation, I didn't feel like that was a conversation that we needed to have. Like, you just knew what it was, and it just was what it was, and so forth. But again, intention of my relationship ending because I really wasn't that person that social media didn't mean much to me. So there will be a standpoint where I will talk about what it's like to date me. One is social media does not dictate whether or not we are happy. If we are happy, then we are happy, and that's just what it is. I don't need social media to tell me that I'm happy. It's just what it is. Um, so I have a long list of things when it comes to dating me, but social media is one of those pet peeves. It's like you kind of want to be open about who the person is that you're seeing and that you're dating, but you kind of want to keep it top secret a little bit. The reason being is that there are so many people, and I'm gonna tell you two different circumstances and where as though this fucked me up a little bit. Social media fucked me up a little bit. The first thing is that I got into a relationship with a person, and they got to see every bit of what we were going through as a couple. Um, Do I feel like that made us better as a couple? Absolutely fucking not. It made it worse. It made it horrible. But we had a common bond, which is our child that we share together. So this is one of those particular situations where I was like, why did I involve social media? The other situation was I got into a relationship with a person. I felt like that was a great situation for the person that I was with. But he had somebody who was watching us, paying attention to the things that we had going on. And she was paying so much attention that it bothered me. She was paying so much attention that it really fucked with me a little bit. And she was telling me shit about my lifestyle and what I had going on. And it's like, you really have no clue. But since you wanna, whatever. So that happened. So I will say that when it comes to, hold on, we got a comment. I will say when it comes to social media, Mo, she is the Be More podcast GOAT. And he is the Be More. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. He is the Be More GOAT. I will not take that away from him. He is one of the greatest to have done it for all times in Baltimore, but at the same time, we understand what it is. You got to pay the cost to be the boss, baby. It's just what it is. So, again, bringing it back to the situation, I had nothing to do with nothing, but it had everything to do with me. Sometimes these bitches be watching, and we be watching them watch the whole situation. But at the end of the day, we don't have no ill feelings. You watching, you paying attention, boo. You watching. Are you gonna think about me forever? Period. You are. You always gonna wonder if he's thinking about me. Even when he's not thinking about me, you're thinking whether or not he's thinking about me. I'm just that chick. So it is what it is. But I do feel like when it comes to um and I gotta make sure I'm on point for time. When it comes to this whole social media and relationship situation, it gets tricky. It gets really, really tricky. Sometimes we don't always call for the bullshit that happens to us, but it happens. And it is what it is. Like I said, I've had a situation where the broad was very much paying attention to me, and I didn't know about her, period. But it happens. Um were you paying attention? Yes, baby girl, you paying attention. Are you worried about whether or not he's thinking about me? Yes, he's thinking about me, baby. He's thinking about me. I'm thinking about him and he's thinking about me. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Um, Mo put this up here, but he put it up here for a reason because he knows that I'm going to do what I got to do for this podcast. I'm going to work really extremely hard and I'm going to make this podcast the best podcast that I can ever make it. But then Mo also knows that I am what I am. I'm going to take this off the screen really quickly though. I am what I am. He's always going to think about me, baby. And I'm always going to think about him. I'm just saying. But social media and relationships have always had an indifferent type of situation. So you have those situations where you're not necessarily looking for somebody to look for you, but they look for you anyway, and they harass you and they stalk you and they do all of the things that they do. And then you have those situations where they fuck with you. They just fuck with you. And it's okay. And it's all right. I think that the inline problem is that a lot of people don't understand that these are the things that we deal with every day. Sometimes you're gonna have people that fuck with you and really, really fuck with you. And then sometimes you're gonna have people that don't fuck with you and they just here for the word. And that's okay too. You just need to understand what it is, what it is. Like sometimes you need to understand that these people are really fucking with you, and sometimes you need to understand that these people don't fuck with you and they fuck with you for a reason. It's just what it is. Um, I've been fortunate enough to have had all of these situations though. I've had people that fuck with me because they really fuck with me. Like it's some people in this world that understand that I don't bring harm to anybody. You deal with me, then you deal with me because you know that I'm a good person. And then there are those people who deal with me because they deal with me because of the person that they think I am. And I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm not. I got my things that I do and the people that I love, and I'm gonna wholeheartedly love them. But I don't love everybody. I I don't love everybody, and everybody don't love me, and that's okay. It's just the understanding of those people that don't always love us, and that's cool. All right, so hey, um, so P Money, Mr. R, Mr. CEO, like I see you, I'm watching, I pay attention, I'm paying attention. But there's some people on this earth that don't fuck with you. And you just gotta understand that they just don't fuck with you. And it's okay. It's all right. You just need to have the understanding. And the sooner that you have that understanding, the better. There are just some people in this world. Hey, babes. Put that on the screen. Hey, books. There are some people that just don't fuck with you, and that's okay. You just need to understand that everybody don't fuck with you. Everybody is not ready for what you're ready for. Mm, Let me give an example. Myself, I'm ready for um the old kind of love. You know what I mean? Like the love that goes the long haul, the people that really fuck with you, the people that really are like, all right, okay. I see where you going. I see your the trajectory. I see what you got going on, and this is something that I want to be a part of. Everybody's not a part of that. Everybody's not going to be a part of that, and that's okay. You just have to understand that everybody's not a part of that, and everybody is not going to be a part of that. And so, it is what it is. Um, so anyway, thus far, since I've been dealing with this single shit, which is something major to me because I spent the last 5 years of my life in a relationship. So I don't, for me, it's weird dating, the whole dating game. It's just a weird situation for me. But what I do know is this: by me having to get back into the dating game, there are some things that I do not want. I do not want to play games with you. I do not want to be stuck in a situation where as though I'm trying to figure it out. Like it's some shit that's just I'm not here for. And I hope that the person that I decide to be with is not here for that shit either. I don't want to be with a man who is very confused about what it is that he wants. I don't want that. I don't want to be with a man who can't figure that shit out. You feel me? Like it's just real shit. It's not rocket science, but it's science a little bit. Like it's some things that you have to understand. There are some people out here in this world who absolutely do not want to deal with the bullshit. I happen to be one of them people. I'm not here for the fuck shit. You fucking with me, you fucking with me. You not fucking with me, then get the fuck on. I'm okay with it. I'm all right with being alone. I just need you to be all right with that too. Yeah. It's just what it is. So anyway, we have this situation that has been brought to the forefront, which is relationships versus social media. Do I feel like my dude should be able to be verbal about our situation on social media? Absolutely. Why not? That's my dude. This the dude I'm rocking with. This the dude that rock with me. Why we can't be vocal about it? At the same time, I'm not the person who is like, oh, I gotta say that we are together. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. And it's okay. And I think that the more that we all have the understanding that that's okay. You don't have to always be verbal about your situation. Um, we have to be honest about our situations. We have to be able to be like, this is the situation I'm in, and I'm cool with being in that situation, but we can't walk around and be like, I can't say that I'm with this person. For what? So I'm kind of on the fence about this situation, about this subject matter, because at one point, I don't feel no kind of way about my dude claiming me on social media. I don't. I don't feel any kind of way about it. But at the same time, I don't want him to feel any kind of way about claiming me on social media. I don't want him to feel like that's a pressure or that's a pressure point for him. Like, we don't got to talk about it. It's just what it is. And if we together, we together. And that's what the fuck it is. And so this is not a conversation that we should really be having. If you fuck with me and you want to be verbal about our situation, then be verbal, my nigga. Like, I don't. And that's where the conversation went. I don't feel no kind of way about my dude saying that this is my this is mine and I claim it and I'm here for it. You feel me? But at the same time, I don't feel any kind of way about him saying like, all right, we don't gotta do all of that on social media. So I feel like when it comes to this whole social media situation, I'm on the fence. I am. Because I don't need my dude to say it, but if he want to say it, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's claim our love. And if you really, and to be honest with you, if you really fuck with me, you saying that you fuck with me is never ever an issue. You saying that that's my girl, that's the one I claim, this is the one I'm with, that should never be an issue. But at the same time, I'm not gonna pressure you to be like, oh my gosh, I need her to say that she is my chick. No, what? We gonna rock it how we rock it. We gonna do it how we do it, and it's never ever gonna be a contingency that if I fuck with you, if you fuck with me, this is not a conversation that we're having. That's just how I feel. Oh my gosh, that's how I feel. Let me get to this commercial real quick. I'll be right back. What a time to be alive. I repeat, what a time to be alive. Did you know that you could get fresh ingredients along with beautiful recipes delivered to your door? Did you know that? Wow, you can get 21 free meals plus free shipping and 3 free gifts when you use the code HelloFresh21. The link is in the description. Again, use the code HelloFresh21 to get 21 free meals plus free shipping plus 3 free gifts. I'm telling you. Time to get healthy, y'all. Oh, my bad. I was listening to my theme music and it made it I'd be lit. I might just dance a little bit just because it be having me lit. But anyway, I don't feel any kind of way about the whole social media relationship situation. Is you feel how you feel, and if that's what you want to do, then that's what we're doing. I do have some dudes that I want to come through and to have a conversation about the situation. Because I feel like it's a very important conversation to have. Everybody feels differently about the whole relationship thing in social media. I just don't feel any kind of way. I really don't feel any kind of way about it. But let me show my live real quick. I don't. And it's unfortunate because some people will be like, all right, well, that's the person that you with, so this is the person that you should be claiming on social media. My problem is this, it's like, all right, why does social media dictate whether or not we rock with each other? And that's really that's how I feel. So I'm gonna give some love real quick. Why is that a contention for us? Why is that a thing for us? Why does social media dictate whether or not you're happy with a person? Why? I really need to know why. If I'm happy with a person, I'm happy with a person, and social media is not gonna play a part in whether or not I'm happy with this person, but I'm going to show some love real quick. Because, see, this is a prime example of why social media don't play a part. Although these people that I'm about to shout out play a major part, they show so much love and so much less. All right, let me show all of the love. Okay. So, anybody that's watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, big shout out to you. I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you, babies. I love you. I love you. I love you. But I have to show love to the people who listen to this podcast because, man, they show love, man. It's extraordinary. So I'm going to show love to them. First and foremost, my top 6. So the United States, France, India, Germany, UK, Belgium, Brussels to be specific. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. And thank you for coming back and downloading this podcast. I pay attention and I see, and man, much love to you. But that does not mean that I love any of you any less because I love all of you equally the same. Brazil, big shout out to you. Netherlands, big shout out to you. Singapore, big shout out to you. South Africa, big shout out to you. Spain, big shout out to you. Philippines, I love you. Australia, I love you. Japan, I love you. Mexico, I love you. Ireland, I love you. Nepal, I love you. Mauritius, I love you. Israel, I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you. Canada, I love you. Hong Kong, I love you. I'm not done. I'm not finished. Russia. Oh, Russia, I love you. Turkey, I love you. Switzerland, I love you. Austria, I love you. New Zealand, I love you. Hold on. Indonesia, I love you. I'm not finished. Poland, I love you. Tunisia, I love you. Venezuela, baby, I love you. I'm not finished. Pakistan, I love you. Romania, I love you. Kenya, I love you. Oh, wait, because I can't. I gotta show love to all my peoples. And so it's just gonna be with it. Y'all gonna wait. Y'all gonna wait. So I can show everybody love. Hold on. So I said Austria, Pakistan, Tunisia, Venezuela, Romania, Kenya. I love you all. Nigeria. Y'all last, but y'all not least. I love you, Nigeria. Oh my gosh. I wish that I could give all of the cities, but I can't because it's too many of you guys at this point. But I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I love the support and I appreciate the support and I thank you so much for the support. I think I got everybody. Russia, Tunisia, Pakistan, Kenya, Nigeria. I just Switzerland, Indonesia. I just want to make sure I got everybody. But anyway, the point is this. I love you guys equally the same. I shout out the top 6 because they are the people that come and download this podcast the most. And so it's just like I almost gotta love on them first. Maybe. If you would like to come and be a guest on the show, if you have a suggestion, whatever, hit me up, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. You can always drop a comment. Let me show my comments. Because big love. Mo, hey, boo. We going to detour the back half of that conversation. We just going to talk about the podcast. And big love to P Money, Mr. CEO. Yeah, let's get it. Ow. Anyway, so big shout out to anybody that's watched this podcast tonight. You didn't have to, but you did. Know that when I play music, I have permission to play it. I would not play it if I did not have permission to play it. That's just not how I get down. I'm not that kind of girl. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription. It means the most to us. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Check that out. If you would like to donate, capital LURLUCIDITY, Lure Lucidity. If you want to know what it means, it's to lure them in clearly. Lure Lucidity. Lure, allure, to lure them in. Lucidity, clear, to clearly lure them in. So that's what lure lucidity means. And so you know. We are streaming on all available streaming sites, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Samsung. We are everywhere. We are everywhere, but just make sure you tune in. You might have missed a show or two, but we are here. Hold on. Let me get my comment off of here. But we are every freaking where, and it's just what we doing. It just is what it is. So now that I got all those things out of the way, know this. I'm probably not going to do hood history because one is my family is going out of town, so I kind of it's a different kind of lane, but it's okay. It's a happy lane. Oh, happy birthday, Pharrell. You turned 50 today. Happy birthday to you. And big young vibes. Not all of us age fast. Some of us age slow, and it's okay. Big happy birthday to Pharrell. I said I was going to say that today, and I'm saying it today. Happy birthday, Pharrell. But there's a few things that we have going on around here. I'm trying to make sure that everything is cohesive and everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen. I did talk to King Knox today. Oh, he's working on some things, so I'm just waiting to see what we got going on. But yeah, big shout out to King Knox. Life is a bowl of cherries. And sometimes you just have to deal with life the way that life is. So we gotta go. Mo. Hey, we worldwide, Mo. We worldwide. Period. They not ready for how we are transitioning over the continents, the countries, the cities. They're just not ready, Mo. And so I'm just saying, Kathleen. Hold on. Hey, baby. Wait. Because let me we are worldwide at this point, and people keep playing with us like we not worldwide. Mo, we are worldwide, baby. We're worldwide. I'm humble, though. I'm very humble. I'm very humble in the sense of they don't have to be here, but they are here. So there's big love to them. But we are worldwide. We are global, baby. We do. So big shout out to Mo. I got mad love for this dude, yo. He has been supporting the show in abundance, and so big love to you, Mo. Hi, baby. Big love to you. So with that being said, we are global, but there are some things that I have to say. Although we are global, where we at on time? Okay. Let me see. I gotta check the time real quick. Yeah, but we global, baby. We people listen to us all over the world, and we are so grateful for that. Um, cause man, I'm most humble because I could be a dick. I could be, but I can't be. I can't be because there are people all over this world. Um, you heard the list that listen to this podcast. And one thing about your girl is that I will never, ever, 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 ever be the one that'll be like, oh, everybody. Nah, that's not what we doing. Thank you to everybody who listens to this podcast. Listen, Mona came up with the flags. He got the US. I can't even I can't even see the flags, but he done gave us all the flags. Like, listen, I appreciate you guys so much and thank you for coming and paying attention to this podcast. Man, you guys are extraordinary. Like I said, my top 6 is everything: the United States, France, um, Germany, freaking India, freaking the UK, and Belgium. My top 6 on period. I love you guys. Thank you for coming through and making sure you check this podcast. But it's a whole lot of other people that listen to this podcast as well. And they do not have to, but they do. And I love them so much for it. All right. So now that I've gotten through everything that I had to say, Fire Friday, make sure you come through, you check it out. We will be checking for music around the world. Some new music, some old music. We just checking for the music. It's like if they're up and coming, we gonna show them love and we gonna rock, and that's just what it is. And that's how we do over here. I love you guys. You guys are extraordinary, though. Thank you so much. Make sure if you drop a comment, because I have been giving big love. Let me just do it again. Elmo, hey, boops. I'm not talking about the other person on the back half of this, but you know, we're gonna talk about the podcast. I forget it, baby. Hey, hey, P Money, Mr. CEO himself. Big shout out to him this weekend. And Mo, hey, I love how you just dropped all of the flags, though, baby, because you know that we are international and period. This is what we do over here. We are international, baby. We international. So big shout out to Mo. Big shout out to P Money, Mr. CEO himself. Big shout out to him as well. I just want to show big love to everybody that show love to this podcast. I appreciate you so much. I do. So with that being said, there are a few things that I need to say before I get the freak out of here, man. First things first, I've been dealing with some technical difficulties, but y'all didn't know that. I'm just telling you just now that I'm dealing with it, but it is what it is. Hold on, we got a comment. Oh, thanks for the rose, boops. Anyway, first things first. Mind your business. Come here, Media Mondays. This is where I unlock and unload all of. I appreciate y'all. This is where I come and unlock and unload all of whatever's going on in the world right now, and that includes the media, politics, whatever's happening. We're talking about it because this is what we do. And I don't feel no kind of way about it. Like, we need to have these conversations as adults. Like, they're conversations that we need to have. So, Don't be out here minding other people's business, but come here on Media Mondays and I will tell you other people's business because I'm nosy. I'm so nosy and I admit it, and it's just what it is. I'm just fucking nosy. So come here Media Mondays and I will tell you other people's business. But Wet and Wired Wednesdays, we talk about other people's business as well on Wet and Wired Wednesdays. But I prefer to keep it grown and sexy and like really have those conversations that we should have. Like tonight, we talked about um, social media and relationships. It's a gift and a curse. It is. Like sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad. I've been in both situations where like I talked about it and it was horrible. And then I've been in a situation where I didn't talk about it and it was still horrible. So just know that social media and relationships is weird and you just got to deal with it how you deal with it, I guess. But I've been in both situations where it's been horrible and then it's been horrible and there's nothing you can do about it. It was horrible. Um, it is what it is. So tonight's conversation was about that. We will be getting back to that conversation though, because I feel like that's a conversation that we need to have. Um, but love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies. Tell your babies that they are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. I do this besides me just telling y'all to tell y'all to do it. Like I speak to children every morning. And that is the best part of my morning, just to talk to these kids, these children that I do not know, but they know me and they recognize me and they be ready for my speeches every morning. So I appreciate those kids. They're amazing. And they're mixed culture, Hispanic, African American, Caucasian, freaking like they're children of all cultures, but every morning I get my 15. So I appreciate them. And I need them to know that I appreciate them and I love them so much. But if they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best pit boss. Pit boss driver, the person, the commentator, whatever it is that they do over there in NASCAR, just encourage them to be the greatest at it. If they want to work for NASA, then encourage them to be the best engineer, astronaut, secretary, janitor, whatever it is that they do over there in NASA. I don't know. I don't work there. I've never worked there, but I just in my head imagine that as a great thing. So just encourage them to be great. These kids, these babies, they need it. Whether y'all know it or not, they need that encouragement. So just encourage them to be great. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane, boo boo. Everybody's lane is not your lane. It's sometimes that we jump in lanes that have nothing to do with us, and it's just not your lane. And what usually happens is a collision. And who the fuck needs a collision? Nobody. I don't need no collision, and I don't need you need no collisions either. So just stay in your lane and eat the right hot dogs. But anyway, just stay in your lane. Stay in your fucking lane. You know, everybody's lane is not your lane. Karen's. And there's a long list of names that I could go through, but just stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. And I've added this to the show as well because I feel like it's very much needed. Every battle is not yours to fight. Pick your battles. Pick them wisely. You don't gotta fight about every battle. Every battle is not yours, and that's okay. Just know and understand that every battle is not your battle. And the quicker we understand that, the better. But every battle is not your battle. I feel like if you win the war, Fuck them battles. That's just how I feel. So, with that being said, I love you guys. You guys are extraordinary. Oh my gosh, you guys are extraordinary. I didn't play as many commercials. Maybe I should play one more before I get out of here, and then I'll say I love you again before before I do what it is that I do. But every battle is not your battle. And know that, understand that, and it's cool. You don't gotta fight every fucking battle, dude. You don't. Let me play this commercial real quick, just because I have to do it. I'll be right back. I promise you. Hold on. I promise you, I'll be right back. But every battle is not yours. Gotta go. I'll be right back.
Want last minute brand design help? Get top tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
All right, so I'm back. I had to play that because we got to pay the bills around here, and this show does not keep running on me just talking. But again, make sure that you choose your battles well, because every battle is not yours. It's okay. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I thank you so much for coming and checking this podcast, even when you don't have to, you do anyway. Especially my listening audience. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I gotta get out of here. But when it comes to social media and relationships, you just have to have an understanding. I have people in my life who are married and they share social media accounts, and it's not even a major thing for them. And it's dope, if you ask me, because it's like no complication, no bullshit. And so I appreciate them. But at the same time, I am one of those people who think that you should be able to live your life, and you should not have people dictating whether or not, you know what I mean, you're gonna live like this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one. We will have further conversation about this particular subject matter, social media, relationship versus relationships. I cannot wait to have those conversations. I hope that you guys indulge in those conversations. I feel like it's a very good conversation to have. Like, where do we stand? What do we feel about this? But anyway, I got to get out of here. I love you guys so much. I love you. Good night.